two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Roethlisberger's Steelers going up against Bridgewater's Vikings. Now the call.
Vikings, Steelers. Coming up on EA Sports, we welcome you to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for today's game. Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms. Just prior to kickoff for this primetime extravaganza, this adds another whole layer of excitement when you have this game under the lights.
I think you said it right. Center stage. Players love it. Anytime you turn on the lights, they know it's special, and it brings out the emotion out of these players. And also, let's don't forget, the fans, they've been here all afternoon getting ready, so we're going to have a loud crowd also.
Now as we go to the field, it's Cordero Patterson back deep for the kickoff. The Steelers ready here for the kickoff. We're underway here. Sherrills fields the kick. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The offense is led by one of the most dynamic quarterbacks in the NFL, Teddy Bridgewater out of Louisville.
Teddy Bridgewater out of the University of Louisville goes to the Minnesota Vikings in the first round of the 2000. 14th draft. He can move around, knows how to run an offense very well. He deserved to be a first-round pick.
First down at the 28. Here's the handoff to Adrian Peterson.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The Vikings snap it up at the 26. Peterson left side. When you look at this offense, you have to acknowledge Adrian Peterson, one of the best running backs to ever play the game.
Well, he's asked to do a lot for the Minnesota Vikings. I always say he's the hardest working man in the NFL because that offense has sputtered many, many times. But Adrian Peterson, he just keeps rolling along.
The Vikings get set at the line, needing to get to the 38 for a first. The Vikings have it at the 29. And Wallace got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Well, if you want to be a good play-action pass team, it's always nice to have a good running game. Make the defense dig in and try to stop your run. When they do that, you fool them. You fake it, you throw it down the field. That's about as easy as it gets.
Looking at every option. Secures it with two hands. Allen's there to make the stop.
Well, the way the rules are in the NFL now, you can't hit the receivers, you can't hit the quarterback. And if you give the quarterback this kind of time, he is always going to find an open receiver.
This play set up by the long gainer. Peterson will get it on the toss. Allen's going to make the tackle.
Well, why not? When you get in the red zone, who do you want to give the football to? Adrian Peterson. That's a nice job by Adrian Peterson, running the football there and picking up some solid yards.
Ready to take the snap at the 4. The Steelers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Touchdown, marching right down the field for an opening score.
Hard to cover these tight ends when they get into the end zone because they're fast, they're nimble, and they're big. So even if you cover them, they push off and get the touchdown catches.
It's good. The Steelers set to return the kick. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. Roethlisberger's the man in charge of the Steelers offense today.
Well, we talk about all the courage of Ben Roethlisberger and all those other wonderful things, but what gets lost sometimes? The fact this guy can really throw that ball.
First down at the 20. Bell will get it on the toss. And the flag is down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out. He is one of the smoothest, most effective running backs in the NFL, Le'Veon Bell.
Who said the Big Ten can't turn out great in the trash? Because Le'Veon Bell is an outstanding running back in the NFL.
2nd and 10. They'll run it here. And they are in on Bell. That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up. Bell has got it on the handle. And that's a gain of 9.
Bell is able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
The Steelers line up in the pistol offense. The Steelers take it from the 33. Johnson's all over that offense and brings him down. Williams is in the backfield. 2nd down and 13. Roethlisberger with the give. One player who will make his presence felt today on that defense is Sharif Floyd.
Out of the University of Florida, he keeps getting better and better. He's very athletic, can really run for a defensive lineman, and he's going to be outstanding this year.
Here's the long throw by Roethlisberger, and it's swatted away.
The Steelers don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Comes up short. Phil, they haven't had anything go their way now with a missed field goal late in the 1st quarter.
That's how it is sometimes in this game, Jim. It's a funny game. Just hang in there, keep fighting, and sooner or later it will turn around for you.
The Vikings offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent. When you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
The first quarter comes to an end, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings on offense here to start the second quarter. Second down. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Mitchell's there to make the tackle.
When you throw a slant route, it's really important for the quarterback to make sure he keeps it right in front of the receiver and to his body. Why? So he can make the catch and protect themselves. They did it perfectly that time, and that completion almost got him a first down.
Let's go. 3rd and 2. Rudolph's going to pull in the bullet pass. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
Quarterbacks always love play-action passes. Why? Because it usually gives them a little more time to throw. When you get more time, you're going to make a better decision, and you're going to be more accurate.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Peterson's going to take the handoff now.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Loss of a couple that time.
Let's go.
The Vikings take it from the 33. Surveys. Here's the throw, and it's off the mark. The offense now needs to pick up the first here on 3rd down after that incompletion. Peterson solo back set. And Wallace got it on a pass that had some heat.
Well, Jim, I always say it's about deception when you're playing offense. That time, the play action fake by the quarterback was so good, the defense didn't even see that he still had the football, and he throws it down there for a nice completion.
And they are in on Peterson. Gain of only a yard that time.
Peterson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Last play before the 2-minute warning. Halfway through the second quarter. And Wallace there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. Now as we come back to the field, following the 2-minute warning, we've got a defense trying to hold strong and not allow this lead to balloon any further. 1st and goal from the 4. What a catch. Touchdown.
Well, it's 1st and goal. I think a lot of defenses are thinking run here, and so the offense, they call a nice play. Very deceptive. They throw the football.
Bridgewater certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. The Vikings ready here for the kickoff. Fields the football at the 3. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. And there is Harrison Smith. Their defense has had a lot to do with them getting out to this lead, and he's been the one setting the tone, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, I love the way he plays. He's had a terrific day so far. His toughness, I think that's his greatest quality.
To the outside, Bell.
Bell's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. The Vikings with a nickel look here on defense. The give this time to the fullback. Picks up 8 here. Roethlisberger's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. Going deep, but it's incomplete. Man, that was an impressive throw down the field, but he overthrew his receiver in the end, Phil.
Jim, when you get a receiver down the field in this position as a quarterback in the NFL, you can't miss them like that. And I know it's far down the field, but these quarterbacks, they're better than ever before. You got to hit it.
The Steelers snap it at the 36. And they are in on Bell. 3rd and 6 coming up. They bring in the extra tight end. The Steelers will take the snap from the 40. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game. The Steelers signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. 1st and 10. Looking long. The defender able to knock it away.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
2nd down after the incompletion. The Vikings will come out in the dime. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. And it falls incomplete.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
The Steelers need to get to the 43 to pick up a first. Roethlisberger going down the field, but it's incomplete.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Going for it on 4th down. Going for the home run. Pulls it in. What a goal and what a catch. The Steelers are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go. 1st down on the way. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Roethlisberger from the gun. With the contact, the ball comes out.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Mounting a serious drive. The Vikings with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
The Steelers line up, split backfield. 3rd and 10. Catch catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
And the kick is good for 3. That'll do it for the first half here in the Steel City. Back to Pittsburgh after a break for halftime and the start of the third quarter.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Steelers trail at home at halftime. The Vikings will want to come out after the half and really put the pressure on from the start.
And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Vikings defense heads onto the field here to start the second half, looking for another stop and once again to give the ball back to their offense as they're leading in this one here early third, Phil.
I like what they did in the first half. That energy and take advantage of the situation and make some plays.
The Vikings lined up in the nickel. First down at the 26. Robeson's the one who made the big stop.
The Steelers offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. Brown had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
Sometimes on third and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Third and a long way to go. It's Rhodes who makes the interception. And he's brought to the ground. Just out of the half, and they look to put points on the board to grab control of this game after the pick.
They have a chance to really change this football game entirely. They go down and score. That puts so much pressure on the opponents. I don't think they can handle it.
First down at the 21. Shazier's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Vikings running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards. Take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
The Steelers' defense now is going to go nickel. The Vikings take it from the 23. Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out incomplete.
It's a tough situation for the offense, third and long coming up, but it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
Now looking at third down. Peterson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. And the flag comes out.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Third down after the penalty. Bridgewater's ready for the snap, empty backfield. From the gun. Intercepted!
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Steelers retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last two possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
Second down and 5. They'll go ground. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. That leads us to second down. The Steelers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Going for the deep ball, and he knocks the ball out of his hands.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
The offense needs 9 here on third down after that incompletion. 3rd and 9 is the call. Halfway through the third quarter. And Munnerlyn nearly picked off that throw.
The Steelers put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
The offense is still on the field here on 4th down, needing 9 for the first. The Steelers turned the ball over on downs.
The Vikings defense probably thought there is no way the other team's going to go for it on 4th down when they're backed up inside their own territory. Well, they were wrong. The offense went for it, and they came through with a good stop on the defensive side.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Good for only a yard.
Peterson's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
It's now 2nd down. The Vikings all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Here's the handoff. And Jarvis Jones is in on that last play.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and go. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 3rd and goal from the 8. Takes the hit, throws. Chip shot here.
The kick is good.
We're heading into the 4th, and it looks like they've seized control of this game with that field goal.
I think they have. And you know what you do? You kick that field goal, you're looking up at the clock, and you're deciding how many times can the opponent have the football? What should we do? Manage the game from here on out.
And he'll start his return. And the tackle is made right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings have gotten a huge lift from their defense all game long here, and now well into the second half as well.
It always starts with defensive line play, just like an offensive line. When the defensive line plays well, that helps the linebackers and all the defensive backs.
Second and 10 coming up. The Steelers will take the snap from the 25. Rhodes is there and picks it off.
Xavier Rhodes, big, strong corner for the Minnesota Vikings, and that's how he gets it done. He just tries to beat up receivers. That time he won the war and gets in position and picks off the pass.
The Vikings will take the snap from the 30. They'll go draw. Ball is out, and they are in on Peterson. What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
Let's go. Move 58.
Mitchell's the one who brings him to the ground.
Peterson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
2nd and 8 coming up. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Toss to the outside. And they are in on Peterson. 1 quarter to go, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The final quarter underway now with this snap. Should be what we call a gimme. And he puts it through for 3. That field goal should make their job a whole lot easier for the rest of this 4th quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it's kind of like you and I do in the games. Everything I do, I make everything easier for you, Jim.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Steelers. Phil, what's the issue with this team? This offense specifically. 3 straight drives without a score.
Well, Jim, I'd say this. It's bad coaching. I just hate what they're trying to do on the offensive side. They're not putting their players in position to give them a chance to compete against this defense. They've got to change things up, give their offense a chance, and give these players a chance. Coach going to hear about this when the game is over. Running the football in a situation like this, late in the game, you're down multiple scores. You got to take some chances. You got to throw it, and you got to throw it down the field.
Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Unable to bring it in.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
3rd down. The Vikings with a nickel look here on defense. Roethlisberger's back in shotgun formation. The catch is made by Marcus Wheaton. They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Launching it deep, but it falls incomplete.
Pass interference. Defense.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
Roethlisberger sends it to Brown.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
The Steelers will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on 1st down. First and goal. They'll go ground. Bell runs it across for the score. Touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's 1st and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The point after is good. The Vikings returners are back deep. They still have that big lead. Scores 20-10. The Steelers now, no doubt, will onside kick it. There's a flag out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
That ball did not travel 10 yards on the onside kick, which is why the flag came out.
Yeah, it took a funny bounce. They were really unlucky that time. They caught him by surprise, but the fact that it took that little crazy hop kept it from going 10 yards.
First down at the 36. Peterson, left side. The Vikings lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Peterson's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. Just 2 minutes left of this one. We're back now for the end of the fourth quarter. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Let's go. Right, 90.
The Vikings will take the snap from the 35. Peterson's tackled down after a gain of 2.
Peterson's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The Vikings take it from the 33. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. 44-yard field goal attempt coming up. The kick is through for 3. Phil, that's a field goal that all but clinches it.
Yeah, it did, Jim. And listen, it's been an exciting day and a good day for the offense. And how appropriate that field goal drive. It just gave them the victory.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. First down at the 20. Down the field. One-handed grab. The Steelers decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. The Vikings lined up in the nickel. The Steelers will take the snap from the 40. Looking to go deep. And it falls incomplete.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. Second down and 10. Looking long. The ball is taken out of his hands.
These NFL receivers are so fast that you just got to get rid of that football and let it go. That time the quarterback waits a little too long and he underthrows the receiver down the field.
On 3rd and long, they'll be in 4-down territory here. The Steelers will take the snap from the 40. Heaving it down the field. And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
The coach is going to go for it. One more snap and we can call it a day. The Steelers will take the snap from the 40. Wants to go deep. Clutch catch. And as he's taken down, that's going to seal it as they will not get another playoff in time.
Before we go, Phil, how about a final thought about this loss?
You know, Jim, when a game is over like this, when you go inside, all you think about is yourself. What did you do to give your team a better chance to win? And it